Here we are in section 5-2, exercises 13 through 18. We're doing division again. Many of them will require long division. This guy right here and that one right there. And some of them will be able to do synthetic division when you have a linear factor that you're dividing out, which means just an x to the first power with the leading coefficient 1. And so we'll use synthetic division on those that can use it. It looks like number 18, number 16, and number 13 will be able to use synthetic division. All right, 13. So we're dividing by x minus 3, so we use the opposite right here. So we use the number 3 in the box, and then the coefficient starting with the x to the fourth. Now remember, when we go down, it's x to the fourth, x to the third, x squared, x, and then the last one, oh, that's a negative 5. Negative 36. So those are the coefficients that we use, and this was, remember, an x to the fourth, so when we get done, we'll have the coefficients of x cubed, x squared, x, and the constant term, and then the remainder will be the one over here. 1 comes straight down. 3 times 1 is 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Negative 5 plus 9 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 0 plus 12 is 12. 3 times 12 is 36. Oh, look at that. Negative 36 plus 36 is a 0. That is the remainder, which means it goes in evenly. This used to be an x to the fourth. It dropped it down to an x cubed. So we have x cubed plus 3x squared plus 4x plus 12. That is our answer with no remainder. Good deal. All right, number 14. Unfortunately, this one has a leading coefficient not equal to 1, so we're going to have to do long division. So this is 3x minus 1 goes into 9x cubed. Oh no, we don't have an x squared in here, so plus 0x squared, just like we did on the other one. That's a placeholder, so we have an x squared column going down, minus 7x plus 2. All right, so 3x goes into 9x cubed. How many times? Looks like 3x squared. If we take that times that, we do indeed get 9x cubed minus 3x squared. Now here, don't forget, we subtract. Mark that in a different color to make sure we remember that we subtract right there. That is gone. 0 minus a minus 3x squared is positive 3x squared. Drop down the next term, minus 7x. All right, 3x goes into 3x squared. It looks like exactly x times 3x is 3x squared times the rest of this binomial, x times 3x, x times minus 1 is a minus x right there. So we've got to remember to subtract again. Good. And then we have 3x squared minus 3x squared is gone. Negative 7x minus a minus x. That's negative 7x plus x. That's a negative 6x plus 2. And 3x goes into negative 6x minus 2 times. Minus 2 times 3x is a minus 6x. Minus 2 times a minus 1 is plus 2. We are subtracting, so don't forget that right there. Oops. Get that different color, and we subtract, and what does that give to us? Oh, look, 0, 0, no remainder at all. So that is our answer right up there. Number 15, this looks like a huge one. Look at this. This is not able to be done in synthetic division, so let's write it out. 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 goes into, oh, probably going to need longer than that one. 18x to the fourth minus 27x cubed plus 31x squared plus 17x minus 14. Wow. All right, let's start it. 3x squared goes into 18x to the fourth. How many times? Let's put that in a different color as we work through the problem, just to kind of separate it out from that. That goes into it 6. 3 goes into 18 6 times. X squared goes into x to the fourth. X squared times. So take this times the whole thing, and you get 18x to the fourth minus 30x cubed plus 42x squared. And remember, we subtract, subtract, subtract. And that will give us gone. Negative 27 minus a minus 30, that's negative 27 plus 30, that's positive 3x cubed. 31 minus 42, that's a negative 11x squared, and then we bring down the 17x. Okay, good. 3x squared goes into 3x cubed one time, and then x squared goes into x cubed x times. X times this whole thing would be 3x cubed minus 5x squared plus 7x. And then we, don't forget, subtract every time. So we're at gone. Negative 11 minus a minus 5, that's negative 11 plus 5, that's negative 6x squared. 17 minus 7 is plus 10x. And then drop down the last one, minus 14. 3x squared goes into negative 6x squared, negative 2 times. Negative 2 times 3x squared is negative 6x squared. Negative 2 times negative 5x is plus 10x. Oh, this is looking nice. Negative 2 times a positive 7 is a negative 14. And when we do this, and remember to subtract each one of those, we end up with a remainder of 0. Oh, that's nice. There is our answer right there. Excellent. All right, number 16. Oh, look at this one. This guy right here means that we can actually, we can do synthetic division. Use the negative 4. Let's go ahead and put it over here. Negative 4 in the box. And then 3, 17, 13, negative 19, and then positive 36. So this started out, remember this guy started out as an x to the 4th, and so when we drop it down, everything will drop by a power, so we'll start with an x cubed. So 3 drops straight down, negative 4 times 3 is negative 12, 17 plus negative 12, remember we're adding in synthetic division, not subtracting, because we're using the opposite of that positive 4. So that's a 5. Negative 4 times 5 is a negative 20. That becomes a negative 7. Negative 4 times negative 7 is a positive 28. That means we get a negative 19 plus 28 is a positive 9. Negative 4 times positive 9 is a negative 36. Oh, that's amazing. Remainder 0, remainder 0. This comes out even. And the coefficients, instead of starting with an x to the 4th, are 3x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x plus 9. And we are Shazam! Done with that one. Nice. Number 17, we have 3x minus 4 going into 15x squared plus 4x minus 37. 3x goes into 15x squared 5 times. 3 goes into 15 5 times. X goes into x squared. We need another x there. So 5x times 3x is 15x squared. 5x times a minus 4 is minus 20x. And then we subtract. And we get gone. And 4 minus a minus 20 is positive 20. So positive 24x minus 37. 3x goes into 24x 8 times. So we get 8 times 3x is 24x. 8 times negative 4 is a negative 32. Subtract, and we get gone. Negative 37 minus a minus 32, that's negative 37 plus 32 is a minus 5. This is the remainder. So the answer is actually 5x plus 8 plus this minus 5 over, that didn't work so well. There we go. 5 over the 3x minus 4, what we started dividing with. It's kind of a mixed number in polynomials. Alrighty, number 18. Oh, look, this is a nice one. We get synthetic division. So we use the opposite of this, 3 up in the box, and we have 5, negative 13, and 16, right? X squared, x, and then constant term, okay? Oh, it's just a short one. 5 comes down here. 3 times 5 is 15. Negative 13 and 15, that's a positive 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And we're left with a remainder of 22. All right, so this used to be an x squared. That one was. And so this guy's an x. 5x plus 2 plus 22 over x minus 3. And there's our answer. Good.